Gotta get a lot of these things around here. The stream. You gotta get things all ready. Excited. Sucks that they moved me outside into the street, but that's okay. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Well, hello there. Hi. I'm Norman Persan. And it's so wonderful to meet you. Oh? It looks like we're having a little bit of an issue. Hopefully not. Because I've really tried very hard on this to get this working. I'm what the kids nowadays call a little bit of a boomer, so it's really hard to get things set up outdoors. But hello and welcome. Welcome to this is called a stream, correct? This is a chat. Hello, chat. I've been given some cards and stuff to help me out a little bit. I'm new to this. It's quite lovely today, isn't it? Out here in the night sky and fresh breeze. They're doing some renovations at the office, so they moved my desk outside. That is why we're currently seeing the outdoors. There's no office space for it. How was your evening? I've been working myself to the bone a little bit. Everything's been peachy and top notch. Keeping it a regular old hullabaloo. Today happens to be July the 14th of 2022. We're currently on that day today. I'm told that I am supposed to be saying this for you. It's pretty crazy to see you here. It's wonderful evening. I hope you are having a wonderful day. And I'm very glad to be on this very normal stream. Now, what is the plans for today, you may ask? Plans for today that I have on this little tablet in front of me is that I am supposed to be giving you a presentation and showing you just how normal everything is and how fine everything is. Yeah. Some kids would say that this is going to be pretty, what is it? Bussing? Like a bus boy? Like if you cleaning up tables at a restaurant? Or, we could also talk about a lot of different things, like if you guys want to talk about your business portfolio, maybe your 401k, maybe some health insurance questions, car insurance. You guys want to talk about that? We talk about gardening and other things of that nature. If any of this sounds interesting to you. Very, very excited. It's my first time. I'm a little nervous here. I've never had to do this in front of people before. Mr. Kid is he's very, very a wonderful boss. He's very handsome, wonderful, and completely sane, and has no prior history of being crazy or saying anything weird. No. It is is a known fact that Mr. Kage is a very reliable source of information and a wonderful, wonderful boss here at Tsune Enterprises. I also have my water in case you are parched and you need to take a drink of some water. You are more than welcome, as long as you make sure you rinse off the rim. Would like to not get your germs inside of my oral cavities, if you will. I know it's a little bit late. It's apparently a lot later than what you're used to. Seems that you're almost an hour late to 2 hours late here. Yeah. So it's okay. It's understandable. The situation here is pretty. I don't know how to describe it. I'm very, very taken back by having to do this live. As I said, it is not of the normal for me to be able to do it like this. But I'm going to do my best in proving to Mr. Kage and to you why you should be here and invest in normality and have a grand old time. Fantastic hootenanny. Big old hootenanny. Well, I don't know what to talk about. Not entirely sure. Silly me, have forgotten everything that I wanted to discuss. Have you guys had a wonderful day, actually? I think I've asked this before. Like I said, I'm nervous a little bit. How about I tell you about my day? So, I sat at my desk quite a while, and I filed a lot of paperwork. Did a lot of paper. I also hung up a poster that says "You get out there," and it has a dog chasing a ball out of a door. It's very inspirational. I also have a little stress ball that I like to squish with my fingers. Yeah, I apologize. My vocabulary is slipping a little bit. My little fingers. I like to squish it when I'm feeling a little anxious on it. Sometimes a long work day, you can feel a little anxious. That's a very normal feeling, wouldn't you say? Very normal feeling indeed. It's one of those times where you just kind of gotta squeeze on something. Preferably a ball that is squeezable, and it can, it makes those little squishy noises sometimes, and when you do it, you can go between your fingers, and you gotta be careful not to pop those balls. It'd be very bad to pop those balls. It's make a huge mess everywhere. Terrible mess. You know what they say? 1 second. I have to type in some paperwork real quick. You know what they say? Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I'm also single. For those lovely individuals who are asking about Norman Persan, that's me. So, do you like jazz music? Is that something that you like? I was told to refer to you guys as stinkies, but let's just keep that a secret between us. Don't tell my boss. he would have my head if he found out that I didn't do something like he asked. So I'd appreciate it if you didn't inform him of what is being said. I'll refer to you as lovely individuals. Make sure that you have your individuality, purpose, and drive. Right? That's the fundamentals of a good work day, right? A purpose. You have to have a purpose and a drive to push you to do the things that you want to do, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, what are you guys doing after work? You heading out to maybe your local tavern? I heard there's a really wonderful place that sells some very good wine. I'm not a wine drinker myself. I like to stay away from the devil's sauce, if you will. That is why I have my pure, high quality H2O sitting next to me, so that way I can drink my fill and make sure I am not parched. I want to make sure that I'm of par. I feel like my language is slipping. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to speak so uneducated. Because as you can tell, I'm a very educated individual. That's why I have this job. This is why I sit at a desk. This is my life. Oh, I also on Tuesdays we have lunch in the building, and we usually have Taco Tuesdays. If I must say, sometimes I like to dabble in a little bit of hot sauce. Have a little hot sauce on my tacos. Do you like to put some sauce, some hot sauce on your... Some hot sauce on your tacos? One second. There. I had to make sure that I was up to par for my sentence. I feel like that doesn't make any sense, but it made sense in my head when I said it. Silly me. Sometimes I like to say things and then it just doesn't make any sense at all. So, you guys went fishing recently. I heard that Bill from accounting, he went down to the old lake there. Lake, what the hell you doing over there? And he caught a really, really massive fish. He showed me a picture of it, and I just, whoa! Look at the size of that. It's incredible. It's massive. It's unbelievable how big of a fish you can get out of that lake. Then Bill proceeded to tell me about his wife getting her new job and getting a haircut. I was very interested in that conversation. I'm sorry, I'm doing some work while I am entertaining the guests, so to speak. I have to make sure that my quota is up for the day. I have to make sure that I am up to the standards of our gracious Lord and Savior, Kit. He usually comes up to me and he says, "Hey Norm, you look like a 80s detective with that mustache. You should shave it." And I said, oh Kit, you're so funny and wise and have very kissable lips. And you're a good-looking man, and not at all crazy. And he said, "You know what? I have a special job. I'm going to let you run a presentation of our company to the," and I quote him on this, so please don't think that I am calling you this. I wouldn't dream of calling you such names. Presentation to the Stinkies is what it's, which we will get to short. A very big and brief introduction into the world of Kitsune Enterprises. So. It is something. How was the kids? The wife? How was your mom? Have you called? Checked, seen how she is lately? I heard there's been a lot of rumors in the office lately. If there was 3 little rapscallions that follow Kit around, that there's some knocking on mother's doors by our gracious boss that takes very good care of us. That he likes to knock on a mom's door, introduce himself in very big ways, potentially leading to sleeping arrangements. The weather was nice today. Very sunny. Very hot. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. To be able to interact with you. I don't know how he does it. Usually I'm in finance and marketing stuff. That's usually my place. I usually don't do other things outside of crunching the numbers and telling Kit how to run a proper and successful enterprise, such as Kitsune Enterprises. I have some also some tea hidden here behind me. And Kit has recommended that we drink a lot of tea he really likes tea. My boss is quite a silly man. Feel much more refreshed. Much more ready for the day. At some point, I have to begin working on preparations for this thing called a... What is it? The subathon? Thing that Kit has been very insistent on happening on September 7th of this year. And it's like a big celebration that he wants to do, a 1-year celebration of a lot of different things. I heard that he wants to kind of do different ideas, and he would like me to type them up for him. So maybe we can work on that. Probably hang out for a bit. Let us go. Oh, hello, Mr. Nex Fitz. Hello. Hi. My name is Norman Persan. How are you? Daddy Kage? Daddy Kage is currently in a meeting. You can call me Miss Nexie. You're doing great. Oh, Miss Nexie. Oh, I apologize. I'm so sorry. This is a totally normal stream. I have been given explicit orders to do a normal stream to prove a point. This is totally normal. Yes. Let's start working on subathon stuff. We'll name this something a little bit more. How do I say it? Non-savage speak. Like some type of primal caveman speak. Subathon ideas. There. We can do some subathon ideas while we're hanging out. Bring out these ideas would be quite wonderful for me to be able to fill out the document that I've been given, so to speak. Kind of getting a understanding, a better grasp of what we want to do for Kitsune Enterprises and the subathon that is following. Again, this will all be on September 7th. It is going to be an experience for sure. I'll actually write down the date. It's September 7th. 2022. Okay. So some subathon ideas. We definitely want... I think he would definitely enjoy playing games. He does like his games. We can do a little equals sign. A little, oh man, an equals sign so that way you guys can see. Oh, I just realized you might be buried. There you are. Hello. You guys were a little bit buried under there. I apologize completely. That is my silly mistake. Please don't tell my boss. He will definitely have my head for making simple mistakes. He is a gracious boss, but he's very firm, very hard sometimes. Let's see. So some games. We can play some more Core Keeper. I believe he really likes that. Something that he's interested in. Probably do the Undertale. The Undertale final run is something that he's also been interested in. I know that he wants to do some stuff like that. I think he wants to start some new games, so maybe by then he will be doing Amori still. potentially Digimon survive? Unsure on that one, because it would depend on the situation. Oh, by then he might be also playing Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, yes, Cult of the Lamb. That's something that he's been very excited about. While we're at it, we'll talk about some, like, goals. Get a little bit of ideas. Yeah. I think one of his goals was hot sauce. If he said he said that he wanted that to be like a last goal or a whole stream of his was to be using hot sauce. Oh. Yeah. We are thinking of these things. What would be another goal? Oh, I do know one of his things. So he's talked about it before. I think this carries over into this. 1,000. If he has 1,000 subscribers, I think it is on this platform. His 1,000 subscribers, he will get a magical girl outfit and overlays. Yes, he will stream as a magical girl for a month, which will be really, really great to see. I feel as if Boss would look a little silly, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, we can hit that goal, achieve those things for our company. I know that he's been wanting to do some collabs as well. We'll put that down. I'm not sure what exactly he would like to play. Definitely play some games with some friends. I know that he'd probably definitely want to play games with, like, Skavara. Just such a fine lady. Wonderful. Wonderful. Should definitely meet her. What happened here? I think we could have one of the foxes. Excuse me, little fox, will you type in the proper exclamation point? Please. There we go. Thank you so much. There we go. This is VTubing Mother. You guys can go and follow on her Twitter and everything. Let's see, what else do we have that we can do? Collab ideas. We could do stuff like, I guess, Amogus. Do Amogus. Or I apologize, Among Us is what it's called. He wrote Amogus on us. Among Us. It's that one game where you deceive your friends or something. Maybe not. Ape intercourse? No, that sounds... Oh, Apex Legends. Ape Intercourse Legends is what he wrote. I'm not entirely sure what other stuff he would want to collab. He might even be interested in playing Smite on here. I know that he has been very interested in that as of late. He did a little bit of an oopsie today financially with purchasing skins. we'll have to have a talk about. Some other games. I think he wants to do maybe some story-based games or something. Story-based games. Labs, definitely some stuff like that. This is just to get a rough idea of some things to do during this. Obviously, if this goes on for longer than what is expected, we will just probably be, as boss would say, winging it. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. I did not mean to burp. The water must have just gotten straight through me. I completely apologize for it. So, we have our 1,000 sub goal. I think that is his main goal. Bar is a little high, but I think that is just the normal. Even if the goal was like maybe 100 subs, right? I feel as if he would want it to be a stretch goal. If you hot sauce, let's see, probably chat tweets for me is how he has it. There we go. Chat does a tweet. That would be pretty good. You are chat. That'd be something that would be a lot of fun. Maybe we do some type of love confession. Maybe, you know, some type of like confession thing. Maybe that would surely embarrass Kage. I know he is not in love with anybody, but it would be very funny. I'm not entirely sure what else. Oh, probably some reacting. We'd probably definitely do some reacting. Probably watch some. He does enjoy reacting to them. One would depend on the game, depending on what he would do. For sure. He would still have to do his day-to-day life as well outside. You know, he has the shrine duties that he has to fulfill for the day, his quota, if you will, as our really gracious, wonderful, and amazing boss that he is. Let's see. We have hot sauce, maybe hot food. Spicy, definitely spicy. Something that will really turn the stomach. Apologize, a long work day has made me tired. I'm not entirely sure what else to put on. We'll probably come back to this as we proceed through this lovely little stream. But just to give a general idea, so to speak. It's a good old idea in the noggin. You know what they say. Chat. You've got to dance like there's nobody watching. So sometimes you just gotta live as if you were to die tomorrow. Very, very good mentality to have. So, this is very awkward. Not entirely sure how I am supposed to handle this. I don't know how boss does this. It's very bizarre to be able to sit and communicate with people outside of my desk. It is a very strange being. Oh, I know one thing that we could definitely do during the subathon. Hold on. We could potentially do, as he would call them, bits. In a 101, I think is what he says. It's that one where he educates, he tries to educate. Sorry, I have to arise from my chair. There we go. Much better. Feels like I have been sitting at this chair pretty much all day. Sometimes when you sit for long periods of time, your posterior seems to stick. I apologize if that was very gross of me. So, have you enjoyed your workday? Did you go and do anything fun on your workdays? One second, I apologize. How is your evening? I believe I've asked this already. I'm so sorry. It's different for me to be outside in front of a live feed. It's a little strange. Did you get some good sleep yesterday? I know this is the last, this is usually Mr. Kage's last stream day. He usually puts on these streams to entice and pull you in, allow you to become a part of a wonderful community of people. You seem pretty well. You seem quite lovely indeed. I've heard many great things about you. I heard very recently you had your difficulties understanding that he is not crazy or insane, for that matter. or unstable. But he is perfectly, honestly healthy, normal, and he is definitely not trying to throw some type of weird thing at you to pull you into a false sense of what is the word that I'm looking for? False narrative. Is that the word? He is definitely not trying to do that. He is definitely not making things up as he goes along, and totally planned everything that is currently happening. All of it. Me talking with you, and you talking back with me, staring at the screen. So, our business has never been any better. It's growing quite well. Here at Kitsune Enterprises, we strive to beat a bird with a bush. No, that's... Why did he write that? We strive to... Wait. I don't understand his writing. We definitely strive to push the envelope. We want to entertain and bring in a new crowd, a fresh face, fill the community full of wonderful, loving, and totally not controlled foxes. Little beings, such as yourselves. You are, in fact, Kage's little beings. Let me see if I can't increase you. Yeah. There you are. Look at you in your poor chap. You look wonderful. Is that a new haircut? Wow. I've never seen you before. I don't know why I'm asking that question. But you look fantastic if that is a new haircut. It looks like you had it freshly cut. Which would explain why I would know. Not any other reason. Mm-hmm. Do you like video games? I would assume. You watch Kit play quite a few of them. I would assume that you are a group of individuals that partakes in the gameplay. I don't really know how to move my thumbs on them little sticks. I'm mainly more of a keyboard person per se, and I usually don't know how to play games. I don't have time for those. At this desk, almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I barely have enough time to wash myself and feed myself, let alone play games. But sometimes I do partake in the solitaire, or a good jigsaw puzzle. Yes. Solitaire. Or a puzzle. I do like putting the pieces together on a puzzle, especially ones that are at least 1,000 pieces. It takes quite a long time. It's very much worth the effort. It's like that game, what is it? Cuphead? I've heard so much about. Where it takes a while, but it's satisfying. Or Elden Ring? Elden Ring? Where it's a Souls game? I don't know. Is it a game that eats souls? It's so nice. Or the other one that he seems to really. Oh, I apologize. This night air must be really hitting me. The other one that he seems to really enjoy. Let me take a look. I can pull up his tabs for what he likes. V Rising. Okay, he likes those types of games. He likes unpacking. Oh, that's good. That's good. Usually, when you move, you want to unpack a lot. Oh, it looks like he has a game that involves a fox. Looks like that one game, Legend. What is it? The Master of Sword Legends of Link. Linking Legends. League of Linking. Is that what it is? Is that the one where it's top down and like the top of it is down? I'm sorry, I am a boomer, as you would say. I do not know these newfangled things. It just completely escapes my mind. Any of these. As I said, solitaire. Good game of solitaire. Helps me pass the time. Yes. Yes, would you like to play a game of solitaire with me? I have a minute. Let me see if I cannot find some solitaire. Or we can play it together. Okay, here we go. I think I found something. Let me attempt to get this to work. 1 second. Whoops. Don't worry about that. Sometimes the area likes to kind of shift if you. Let me see if I can pull up a. Oh, hello! Hello, Lisa Victor? Hello. Welcome to the stream. I am Norman Persan. I am a representative of Kitsune Enterprises for Mr. Kage. Gracious and wonderful boss. Yes. Thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate that. You following our wonderful boss on his journey to become a professional VTuber extraordinaire. Yes. I guess we will not be playing solitaire. I do like the solitaire or the chess. We could definitely try some chess at some. Maybe if I do a good job, Mr. Kage will give me a promotion. Come back more at work so. Quite great. What? You don't speak English? You are Brazilian? Sorry. It is okay. That is perfectly understandable. You are more than welcome here. I only speak English, so if you would please keep that in mind. Apologize that I cannot really speak any other language. I can barely speak English as it is. Sometimes I like to stumble over my words. It's very understandable. Good. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. I do have some socials if you would like to partake in them. You could go over and follow my lovely boss at Twitter, Discord, and subscribe to the YouTube channel where I usually upload the VODs from the streams. Yeah. So, have you checked your oil in your vehicle? Make sure that you have plenty of gas. I remember Susie from management came and she brought a lovely cake. Lovely cake from her. It was wonderful. I believe it was a cheesecake. It's quite delicious. We all partake in the cheesecake. We had Mr. Derp, as well, Mr. Bacana, who came up and decided that it would be best if he put the cheesecake on his head. That silly little rapscallion. I can't believe he would do such a thing. Needless to say that Zen and Nagi also had a good time eating some of that cheesecake off of little Mr. Bucket's head. It's quite the show, quite the spectacle. So, are you into any type of animals? Preference of animals? I'm very fond of llamas myself. Llamas quite a lot. It's a very strange thing. I've always wanted to experience what it would be like to have a llama spit at you. So I feel like that would be a very fascinating story to tell future generations. They are our future, after all. Are you, have you been interested lately in any type of, what is it called, the anime? Have you been enjoying any anime? Or any movies, if you will? So, moving pictures. I do like to dabble a little bit in the genre of movies. I enjoy quite the explosion sometimes. Gets the heart racing. Kicks up the adrenaline. But a lot of the times I have to sit here and watch them at my desk. Because sometimes I'm not allowed to leave on this step. Which is understandable. We have a growing company. Business is business. Business is booming in this business. You must fill those quotas. Or work hard. I've gotten a stapler. It's a brand new stapler. Jim from finance has took my last one. I asked him if he's seen it recently. So he told me no. So I said, well, darn, that's not good. I don't want you to feel bad about that, so I will go buy a stapler from Staples. or Home Depot. One of the two. Went and I bought it. Or I ordered it off of Amazon. I can't really remember. We did go to quite the shindig the night after. Had a little bit of drink. It doesn't hurt that much. I don't remember a single thing that happened. It was all just a blur to me, almost like I didn't exist. It was just some type of made-up story. Boss made just to, occupy an entire day, so to speak. A stream, if you will. It was almost as if Boss made everything up entirely to occupy a stream to prove a point. It's quite silly. It'd be quite dastardly and somewhat funny of him to try to trick everyone, thinking that everything was normal, so to speak. But, dabble in a little bit of drinks. That's why I don't drink very often. I do, it hits me. It's me like a rock. Yes. So, have you ever considered maybe working for the cinema? It's something that you definitely could do. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of stress sometimes, but it gets the job done. I apologize. It's very late. It gets the job done. Well, like most jobs, it's definitely be a hassle. Definitely be a pain. Sometimes, if you will, but it puts the bread on the table, and that's what matters. I do have a PowerPoint presentation, if you will. It was kind of thrown together last minute. Honestly, almost like somebody just thought of it before they decided to send me out here. But I can show you it. That'd be something to do. I shall show you the presentation that my boss has assigned me to do. So welcome to Kitsune Enterprises. The future begins with you. Begins with you. You over there. It's you. It begins with you. Future. Oh. I seem to have covered myself. There we go. Begins with you. Here at Kitsune Enterprises, our goals are your goals. They're your goals. And we want to make sure that your goals, our goals, are each other's goals. We want to fulfill your needs just as much as we want to fulfill our own. I think Phil just walked by. Saw Phil and we thought the word Phil. As you can see by this graph right here, Kitsune stocks are on the rise. Massive. They're shooting to the moon. These are the stocks. Stocks, as a kid wrote, stonks. These are the stocks that you need to be invested in. I'm talking massive numbers, of which the world has never seen. This is what happens when you invest in boxes. You get some pretty insane numbers, as you can see by this amazing stock chart. But you may be asking yourself, who are bosses? That's our boss right there. This man right here. Get to me. Oh. Get it. Look at our glorious boss, That is, his name is Kitsune Ikage. He's our wonderful, wonderful boss. He's caring. He's loving. Sometimes he stinks. Just a little bit sometimes. But clearly, and this is the important part, Mr. Chat, is he's not crazy or insane. Okay? And if you're wondering some of our boss's accomplishments or some of the things that our boss has achieved, he's received the Best Boss Award for 2021. He's also received the Best Fox Award for 2022. And this is part of the rumor that I was talking about. He was voted most likely to bang your mother. Yes. He was voted most likely to have the slamming intercourse with your mother. But you may be asking yourself again, we need you. We need you, is what I'm asking myself. Is why? Well, it's very obvious why we need you. Right here. We need you to help. And you're probably wondering how you can help. Well, you can subscribe. You can click that little button right down there and you can subscribe to my wonderful boss and get wonderful emotes created by the lovely Scope. I will show them off to you right now. There you are. They are lovely emotes that you can use at any point in time. And if we get to a certain point, you will be able to get more emotes. Use your Amazon Prime, which is basically subscribing for free. You can also help by using common sense in chat. I've heard very recently, about I would say a week to 2 weeks ago, longer, that there was several instances where things have been derailed. You can also help by don't be a dick. Just don't do it. There is no need for you to be a male genitalia about this. No, seriously, you shouldn't do it. You definitely shouldn't. It ruins the vibes of the stream, makes it weird for everyone. Just don't. You don't. I feel as if I've seen enough streams over my analyzation of a lot of other Fox VTubers to get a better gist of the area. And what that I've seen a lot of people be very weird to a lot of Kit's friends, and Kit himself even has experienced people being very strange, saying some very strange things. And it's not really that hard to not do that type of stuff. But some people just don't seem to care. It seems as if you probably shouldn't do that type of stuff. And you should definitely be comfy and supportive of your Fox over. Yes. Comfy and supportive of the wonderful Fox. What are you probably asking yourself right now? What would you expect in this type of place? What would you expect of working with Kitsune Enterprises? Well, there's a great work environment. Okay. We have a very smart, talented, wise, and not crazy boss. Emphasis on the not crazy part. It's definitely not crazy. We have complete control over the Fox market. I'm talking absolute domination over any Fox market. Being a shrine guardian and protector of all of the Kitsune has its perks. We get free pizza. It's definitely not stolen. Not stolen or anything of the sort. No shenanigans with pizza. We love pizza. And we have smiles and good vibes. There's a lot of good vibes. Good atmosphere, if you will. Join now. And thank you so much for following the presentation. Please definitely enjoy the rest of your stay. That was it. How did you like the presentation? It was very short. I know it was only a few minutes long. We've only been going for it's like an hour. It's a very, very short. I do apologize. Yes. I've yawned. So yes. I don't understand how boss can do this 4 days out of the week and come up with some things to talk about. I've heard that he's talked about some very, very peculiar things. I heard about last stream in particular during one of our big business meetings to discuss finances and different types of things like that. And I heard that he talked about, and he said this while his feet were kicked up on the table. He said, boss, he likes to put his feet up on the meeting table. His lovely little foxes were running around. He said something about ball busting? And I thought to myself, my goodness, I am somewhat interested, but not really. Because that just sounds awful. Sounds like a very strange time. We are a bundle of good vibes here. We do not say suspicious things and different types of situations like that. I feel like that is not something that we should be saying. So, are you having a comfortable time at it? The shrine, enjoying your stay. Whoops. My apologies. I seem to have had a moment where things were weird. I feel like I am at my most awkward. Have you ever had those moments where you've been very awkward in the lip goods? I know that Deborah from the mail, she usually is a very awkward soul. Talks about a lot of different things that are very, very vulgar and strange, very bad language. And I for one, would not stand. We here at Kitsune Enterprises do not condone harsh language, such as the word, I cannot even repeat it. It's so vulgar, but it starts with an F and it ends with an uck. And I just cannot bring myself to say that. Did you seem like a very lovely, very highly appreciative and charming group of individuals. And I, for one, do not want to, if I may borrow a book from a page. I said that backwards. A page from a book. I don't want to bust the testicular region of anyone. I wouldn't dream of doing something not to do. It seems like a very not okay thing to do. Is busting the testicular, so to speak. Yes. Definitely do not want to be. So, are you interested in potentially maybe extending your current warranty on your car insurance? I can definitely try to help you to the best of my abilities with this. If you'd like to extend that warranty, or would you be interested in maybe filing your taxes, or even writing out your business portfolio? You see, there's a lot of different ways to write a portfolio. If you Ooh, I know what to show you, though. Show you. Mm-hmm. Are you ready? We can talk about the restaurant. Oh, that's the wrong. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I'm such a boomer with this. But I hope I'm pretty suspicious and bussing and poggers, if you will. Hope that I arouse your suspicions, among other things. Yes, Waifuber. I remember that Ikage contributed an idea of making a restaurant called Waifu. Oh, excuse me. I seem to have sneezed. But as you can see, from this right here, Waifuber, he wanted to make a burger restaurant of some sort. So it had to do with waifus. As you can see, he said some vulgar language here. But it doesn't sound like a terrible idea. He told me to write some ideas down for some more paperwork to do. So, cost. I don't know what he means by this. Something about tossed salad with special dressing. I'm not completely unsure what he means by this, but I feel like this is, judging by his vulgar language in this entire document that it is something vulgar and very perverted that he would say. But he's a wonderful boss. Don't get me wrong. It's just sometimes his mind likes to wander quite a bit to subjects of very you would know. You would know. Right? Let's talk about it's kind of nice to be able to vent a little bit, you know? Sometimes Kit can talk about some very interesting things. Hello! Oh, you called me a mother intercourser. Oh. I apologize. I do not want to sleep with your mother. Very sorry. I'm sure she is a very lovely woman. But I'm currently uninterested. General Warwick is hello. Welcome to the fairly completely normal stream. Very normal. My name is Moreman Percent. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Kitsune Kage's personal assistant and financial advisor. I work at Kitsune Enterprises, which we just did a PowerPoint presentation for. I am just trying my best to fill in for Mr. Kage while he is indisposed. Yes, welcome. Definitely welcome to the stream. I appreciate you for stopping by, lurking, whatever it is that you prefer to do. Yes. Yes. It is. It is quite the evening. Is there anything that you are maybe interested in learning about? I have quite a knowledgeable history. I have a very extensive knowledge of things. A history of knowing something. And nothing a good old, what is it, Google search can't fix. It's helped me quite a lot. Learning a lot of new words. For instance, I learned the word Gucci. I believe it is used to describe something pretty cool. Right? I've learned this in the Urban Dictionary. Okay. The way to say it is, that's Gucci. I wrote it down here. Mr. Kage has provided quite the lovely journal for me to write in, to give him more advice. It's his own personal journal. I've seen some pretty strange images. It looks like genitalia. Seems he likes to do some genitalia. It's very. I've also learned different words. Let us see if I'm using this word right. Bussing. It's bus sin. Bus sin. It means when something is really good. It's bussy. Bussy? What is that? What is a bussy? I feel like we're going down a hole. Oh, a bussy is a male anus. That is interesting. I will read the definition as it is written. A bussy, derived as a shortened variant of boy-female genitalia, an LGBT slang term for the male anus, referring to the secondary use in sexual activities. I have learned something new today. I honestly did not know that specifically from that. I thought that, because I've heard Kage say it quite a bit, I thought that it was a word used to describe a actual thing for a man. There's also some other words that I've seen and heard. Let's look up the word baste. Like a turkey. I always thought that was what you would do. You would baste a turkey. I believe that's how you say it. I'm not entirely sure. A base is to have a foundation for something. Use it as a point to which something can develop. Wow, we've learned what that means. Learned what that means. Based is a slang term that originally meant to be addicted to crack cocaine. Oh my. Or acting like you would. But it was reclaimed and used for being yourself, not caring what others think. Carry yourself with swagger. Okay. So it was, I believe Kage was talking about this on stream the other day. It's words that had old meanings and then gained new meanings. It's quite the ordeal. That something like as simple as this word can mean that you're a crack addict. It's very crazy to think about. Indulge thinking about such things. What is another word? What is the word pog? Poggers. What does that mean? Nowadays, it refers to a specific emoticon available on Twitch. Oh my. Which depicts a surprised-looking EP. The frog. The word is used to express excitement during a game. And something exciting occurs. A PP frog. Okay. That's pretty great. So, sounds like a very fun word that a lot of people should use when they're excited. Or maybe even have a little hype of some sorts. Hello, Emily. It's lovely to see you. I am Norman Persan. I am a financial advisor and assistant to Tsune Kage, Tsune Enterprises. It's wonderful to meet you. Welcome to this, as Mr. Kage has placed it, normal stream. We are just having a wonderful, normal time. If you are wondering why my office is located outdoors, it is because they are currently renovating the inside building. So I had to move my desk to the outside. You're dead. Well, that is impossible because you are currently typing in chat. How are you? Would you be considered a zombie? Yes, yes. I've heard that yesterday was quite the ordeal, which is why he asked me to come on and kind of give you a more understanding of what a normal day would be. Kind of. Give you an understanding of your normals. I would say I'm one of the more normal people that works inside of Kitsune Enterprises. Because you're so normal. Yes, I'm very normal. There is nothing one bit suspicious about me or my lovely boss, Kitsune, Mr. Kage, if you will. I feel like more people should address him as boss. He is quite the headstrong, and as he would say, male genitalia sure. If you the male C word for the genitalia. You miss a kid already. Oh, well, that's very sweet of you. I'm very glad that you miss my boss. He seems to be a really loved individual inside of this community. That's really, really wonderful. I'm so glad that someone has begun to miss Mr. Cook. I also miss him. As soon as he is indisposed, I'm sure he will show up. I believe I said as soon as he is done indisposed is what I meant. I said as soon as he is indisposed. We wouldn't want him coming on and waving his private areas all over. That would get us in a lot of trouble with the Lord and Savior of Twitch. Yeah. Have you had a good evening so far? Are you enjoying this night's activities? Are you enjoying how this is going? Is this something that you are interested in? Maybe I can come on, become a regular. Maybe I'll make a Twitch account myself. Learn how to play some of those newfangled video games. This long drive home ahead. Oh, see. Well, make sure that you have plenty of oil and your windshield wiper fluid is definitely changed, and that your tires are up to par and full of air. That you have your high beams on if it's too dark out. Make sure you don't run into the occasional wildlife. I know that deer are very, very prevalent in jumping out in front of vehicles. As they would say, a deer in the headlights. You're covering your mouth. Did you sneeze or cough? I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. Are you feeling sick or ill? I don't want you to have to cover your mouth. I know that sometimes Kit, he doesn't cover his mouth. It's very not good. Also, when he sneezes, it's very loud. A giggle. You would like me to giggle? Here. Haha, haha. Have I done it? Maybe he should cover his mouth while he sneezes. He probably should. He sneezes quite loud. He's like, it's almost like a shotgun. Like someone has picked up a weapon of sorts or a block and whipped it really hard against the wall. Or he's at least described the feeling of it. He has some very powerful sneeze. Sneeze potential. He also found a tick on his leg today. That was wonderful. He thought it was another bug entirely, but apparently it was a tick, and it was drilled into his leg pretty deep. So, it was a very strange experience for him. No? Oh, yes, it was not good. I would definitely recommend not getting those things. They're not fun. So, how are you liking the business so far? Are you enjoying your stay here? It's not really a whole lot to do, and some things are a little strange and a little awkward, but it's really building character. I feel like my voice is fully grown into this as well. Like, it's almost as if in the beginning I didn't have a voice, and now all of a sudden I have it. It's very strange. Have you ever had that feeling of like you weren't having a voice in the beginning and then developed a way of speaking, dialect, if you will, way of talking, more formal, appreciative? We can play with some stuff. Would you like to play with some things? No audio, but hello. You're gonna lurk while you're at work. Oh, okay. Enjoy the work lurk. Here, let me type this to you. I am Norman. I forgot how to spell my own name. Norman Percent. It's personal assistant and financial. I am having a hard time spelling sleep check. I mean, I am tired. Employee. Apologize. I wanted to make sure that even if you can't hear me, that you know exactly what is happening. Also, are you liking the suit? It's very well made, very well tailored. Definitely something new, exciting. I feel like I want to reveal more, but I feel like it's not the right time. But I feel like it fit the mood. Oh, dear Lord. I should not have opened. Oh dear lord. Should not have opened Twitter while doing the streaming. I opened Kit's Twitter and it's has a lot of suggestive material. You love the suit. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. I do enjoy wearing occasional suit. Sometimes I like to go a little bit crazy. I like to loosen the tie up. Maybe take the tie off. Or roll up the sleeves, so that way I can have more of a freeing feeling while I do it. It's definitely enjoyable. I do like to partake in the removal of certain things on the suit. It kind of feels a little bit naughty. Very free, very fun to do. Yes. I've seen a lot lately on this so-called application for where people go to do their streaming services, that a lot of people have been playing a game called Power Wash Simulator. I feel like that is something that Kit would definitely probably do. I say probably because I'm not entirely sure. I can't read his mind, but I feel like if he were here, he would say that he would potentially do it next week. I'll have to suggest it to him. Maybe that can be one of the comfy streams. Just kind of power washing streams. I know he has some other ideas as well. For the next couple of weeks. Sound like a lot of fun. Sounds like a real roaring time. Hmm. So, are you a fan of some pie? I know that Sally, who is also in accounting, has brought in some pie, left it in the fridge. Sadly, I can't go inside. I do hear noises. It sounds like either a lot of laughter or construction. It's currently happening. But Sally left some pie in the fridge. If you guys would be interested in going in, you can grab some if you'd like. So, do you have any tips to maybe flush out the mustache? Put some stash oil on it, or anything that would brighten it up. Sometimes I like to make this mustache look a little flirty. Bring out the best in itself. It is very, very exciting. So, do you come here? You come around here a bit? Are you a partaker of its work? I would assume that you are. A lot of you seem to have a symbol next to you. Assume that would mean that you are a subscriber to this channel. And you enjoy doing these types of things, hanging out with this fox. You know. Seems that you are definitely a partaker of spending time with Kit. Hello, recruit is a we. Welcome to the wonderful, completely and totally normal stream. My name is Norman Persan. I am Kit's personal financial assistant and assistant extraordinaire. I have been sent to do my part in helping recruit to City Enterprises and exposing. Not exposing. I feel like exposing is harsh for it likes to use, but to show you that things can be normal. Due to yesterday's stream of referring to Kit as not normal and crazy, I'm here to demonstrate normality and what it would be like if it was normal all the time. It's quite fun, actually. I've enjoyed myself. Regular old, get the heart pumping a little bit, but I think I've gotten the hang of this so far. Definitely enjoying my time. And I hope you're enjoying your time with me as well. It's definitely an experience. Can you just say that I have a very cool mustache? Wow! That was very sweet of you to say. Oh, I don't believe a single word that boss of mine says when he says that all of you are just a bunch of massively stinky, and kind of obnoxious, silly, smelly morons or anything like that. None of what he says is true. There's no way. You seem like a bunch of lovely individuals that are nothing but praise and be very accepting. Very much appreciate you saying that about my mustache. That's so wonderful. Thank you so much. That has just brightened my day. I bet you say those same things to my bosses. Right, you would say those exact same things to my boss. He doesn't have a cool mustache like I do. I bet you would, if he did grow one, I bet you would say the same stuff. What a wonderful day. I've just been so excited to be able to get on to here and address you. I know there's been long pauses of silence. I hope that you don't think that I'm doing it deliberately, because I want you to feel, you know, I'm a little awkward when it comes to interacting with newer people. Being the normal, or as it would call me, a massive normie, like, it's just so strange to be able to interact with people in a live audience. Enjoy the company of wholesome individuals. Also, if you are new here, remember, don't be afraid to follow or subscribe and help out my lovely boss in growing into a wonderful streamer and great community. Growing a great community, I should say. Not, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. This music is pretty, as the kids would say, you know, popping. It's very enjoyable. Do you guys enjoy a good elevator music? It sounds like the on hold tone from a phone. Sometimes I like to put myself on hold. Just listen to that tone. Well, hello, hey people. Good meowing to you too. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to this perfectly, incredibly normal stream. I am Norman Persan. I am its personal financial assistant and personal assistant extraordinaire. He has asked me to come and help you understand what normality is. Or I am one of the most normal people in the office. And if you're wondering why my office is not in a building, we're renovating, rearranging, renovating. It seems like there's a cake being brought in right now. Actually, I just saw Deborah walk to her car. I thought the building was being renovated, but nevertheless, it's perfectly understandable. Maybe they're just grabbing some cake. Did you order for my Digimon? Did you? Now, that's way above my time. I am what the younger generation would call a boomer, like a boom box. I am what that generation would call that. Digimon and Pokemon thing, but I do love a good game of charades. Good old charades. Here, would you like to play charades real quick? Here, guess what I am. Have you figured it out? Do you know? Hold on, let me do it again. A boomer? No, that's not it. We're playing charades. We're not stating the obvious. We're playing charades. Come on, you got this. Guess. Figured it out yet? Still doing it. And guess Dawn of Confusion? No! No! I've heard really great things about Dawn, and they are a very lovely person. But no, I'm... Okay, you get one more chance. One more chance to figure it out. Okay, ready? You're terrible at charades? No, you're fantastic at charades. You've guessed twice. That's a lot better than anybody else has guessed so far, so you're doing fantastic. 1 second. A hula hoop. Now that is a really good guess. But no, I'm a dog. See? It's okay. You guessed the 3 times. You were really close. So you know what? I'll reach in and I'll get you a popsicle. That can be something that you have. I have a little mini fridge. Give me a popsicle. There you go. There you go, champ. Way to go. Way to have fun and enjoy yourself. Maybe we'll play charades later. Okay. Mustache makes me think of the Pringles guy. Well, the Pringles guy does have a really good mustache. I wonder how he maintains that mustache. And so, I would really love to learn how to maintain a perfectly good mustache. Maybe a little bit of mustache oil. Or some Kit would say the tears of my enemies, but I feel like that's not a viable option. I don't have that many enemies. I'm pretty lovable. People have not really complained to me before, so it's yeah. It's pretty crazy. The tears of the potatoes he's murdered for chips. For his chips is what keeps his mustache going. Oh my. Pringles guy seems to be quite the dastardly villain. If only there was some really amazing, muscular, handsome, really like horribly handsome. I mean, talking out of this world handsome. Crazy, crazy, not crazy, level-headed, not insane fox hero that could slay that dastard villain for slaying all those potatoes. Like my boss, Mr. Kage. Chat, I do have this question for you. Why don't you address Mr. Kage as boss? Is there something wrong with the way that he runs things? I feel like this is a thing that you would address him as. Would it not be? So, do you have any favorite sports teams? I do know that some of you younger, so you know, done a little perusing. Mr. Kage versus Kitsune Kage cage match. Fight go. Mr. Kage and Kitsune Kage are the same Kage. Pretty sure they're the same person. Unless you're trying to refer to myself. I don't resemble Mr. Kage at all. And my name is not Kage, it's Norman. Norman percent is my name. Sports? Yes. I said that really delayed. I did not. Best sport is the foodie. Ah, yes. I do partake in some good old-fashioned competitions. I used to be very good at rock, paper, scissors back in. I used to be the rock, paper, scissors champion of 80s and 90s and the 2000s. Or if you have to pick a more real one, tennis. I'm a particular fan of golf, actually. I love the stroking of the putter, the ball, if you will, into the hole in the field. I usually like to play the mini golf with some friends when we go out for drinks, but as you know, I don't. I usually partake in some water. Maybe I'll spice it up and have flavored water. Do you have any particular flavored waters that you? I prefer maybe some grape, maybe some fruit punch. Do you have any that you enjoy? Golf? I can't watch it because it occasionally leads to a hole in one part of the screen. Oh, I see. Well, I hope you get that hole fixed. The Yahoo flavored water? Isn't that the old browser? Yahoo browser. And wasn't that also a messenger a long time ago? Back in my day, there was the messenger. Yeah. And you used to be able to talk on there quite a bit, actually. Quite often. You have conversations on the Yahoo. Yes. I apologize. I don't mean to be so silent sometimes. Sometimes I just, you know us. I'm Norman percent. Sometimes silence is the best medicine. If you, but you still sell Yahoos? Had to get a muffin to go with it? Oh. You're a partaker of stocks? You selling Yahoo stocks? I see. You must be fabulously wealthy. You're selling some of those stocks, I see. That's great. That's a good investment. You should definitely invest in it. How about your financials? You know, I can definitely help you with your financial burdens. I'm quite the handyman myself. I do know how to do my math tables if you do my little shindigs. I see that I've found something called Final Fantasy. Is this some kind of hentai game? It's easy to do finance. Spend it all on EA loot boxes. See? Yes. Loot boxes. Are those boxes that have the old style instruments inside? That is very fascinating. Why would Ya have all of those boxes with those old instruments? Interesting. Very interesting. You would never spend on the boxes of the loots with reels inside. Boxes of the loots with reels inside. Like fishing poles? Oh, I do love me a good fishing trip. I was just talking about the other day when Billy went down to the lake of who gives a shits and just caught a giant bass lake. It was quite the spectacle. It was a huge bass too, almost the whole length of his arm, stretched clear out. It's quite amazing. So, are you enjoying this absolutely normal stream? Is this something that you are enjoying your evening off, watching this absolute normality? You are. I see. You are enjoying the normalness. The Kitsune Enterprises. Also, how is my day going? Thank you so much for asking. My goodness, this community is very lovely. My day is going fantastic. I have gotten a new stapler. I have filed my reports for the day. I have began doing the deeds of the business. The only downside, I would say, is that I miss my cozy little cubicle. Do like the outdoors though, so it's not really. I do enjoy the smell of fresh night air, crisp breeze, city hitting me in the face, and that's what looks like lovely couple making out of. Hey, you two, get a room, you rapscallions, you. A new stapler? Don't let anyone borrow it or it won't come back till it's broken. See, that's what happened. I had a stapler before, and I think it was Jim stole it. Used it, I should say. He didn't steal. No one steals. It's perfectly fine. Took it anyway. And then he lost it. I had to go to Walmart and potentially even Myers to get a new stapler. Yes. But the world is their room, and everything else is a shoe. Yes. I don't own shoes in a closet, per se, but I do have a closet, and I put my shoes near the entrance of my home door. You go home. Yes. I feel as if when you do go home, you should kick your shoes off at the door. I am one of those who like to walk into the house without shoes on, in particular. I feel like it makes that way the carpet doesn't get so much dirt on it. Please don't kick your shoes up at the door. The door didn't do anything wrong. It's true, the door didn't do anything wrong. My mistake. I guess I must apologize to the door. I'm gonna have to hold on. I'll have to apologize to the door. Give me one. Make sure I apologize to the door. Right? You are very much right. It's very rude of you to do these things. Let me get situated here. Bring up some files real quick for Mr. Paddy. Here we go. Alright. I'm very sorry, Door. That was really inappropriate for me to kick my shoes off. Next time, I will take them off nicely and place them beside. So. You feel bad for the door because you heard it was framed? Well, yes, you have to frame a door in order to have it on the wall, silly. Who knew that Kage's chat was so full of jokesters? It's so crazy. Oh, man. You guys are so funny. You're killing me. Oh. I am getting tired. I have finished a lot of my work. Starting to become quite sleepy. I've had quite a long day. I know that Kit only got about 4 hours of sleep. You feel bad for the door because of... Oh, yeah, I've already read that. You're so punny, you can't quit your day job. Well, I don't know about owners, but I do know that your day job is probably making quite a bit of money. You should definitely. Yes. Definitely stay in a day job. That would be the appropriate thing to do in order to save up financially. You should also potentially get 2 jobs. Sometimes working 2 jobs will double the amount of income that you. I mean, don't take it from me though. I'm just a boy at a desk. Not entirely sure how the world works on the outside of this desk. I haven't seen my feet in quite some time, and I haven't looked past this desk or even left it since I've been here. They actually had to wheel me out here on this chair. Money is for the weak. Sink it into Steam sales as investment. Ah, yes. Invest in Steam. Like Steam-powered binoculars or something. Something that would increase Steam. Sounds fantastic. You are so full of ideas. Man, I think Mr. Kage was just being a little too harsh when he was talking about it. You guys seem to be very, very talented. Very, very know-how. It's quite wonderful to see these wonderful ideas of yours come to fruition. You should definitely capitalize on this. Hmm. Hmm. I've read some really weird things on Twitter. You know, sometimes when you peruse through the bird app, that you begin to realize that maybe it's not a good idea. Except I see a picture of a possum, so I'm kind of happy. Is Steam a good investment? Look deep in your heart and you will see the answer. Yes, the 8-ball does seem to know quite a bit. It's a very, very wise 8-ball. You should definitely not ever pass up the 8-ball when it gives you the knowledge. Also, chat, you might be able to, roll for points. Nope. We'll have to figure that out. I'll have to look into that. We'll get our best team of foxes. That way you silly heads and your addictions, you guys can fulfill your needs, and I can sit back and watch. Joy from a distance. From this desk. Middle of the street. At night. So, do you enjoy watching romantic comedies? Are you a romantic comedy kind of watcher? Is that some type of movie that you enjoy? I dabble. I do like me a good book. Usually read me quite a few books. I like Hamlet and a lot of Shakespeare stuff. Definitely read To Kill a Mockingbird. All of those types of books. Some very good novels. Do you have any particular books that you are interested in? Romance? Fruit Basket? Fruit Basket? Well, I mean, you could romance a fruit basket. There's some difficulties with it, I feel. You should ask that fruit basket if it's interested in you as well. It would depend on the fruit. Obviously, there's multiple fruits in the basket. Maybe you pick one that you like, or if they're all interested in you at the same time, you could do what the animes do. Hair animals. Yes, the large group of people that all pine over one individual. Yes. You can do that. You go get him. Why don't you start by asking that fruit basket out on a date? Here, you know what? I'll help you. I'll even do this. Should chat ask the fruit basket out on a date? Oh, the 8-ball is unsure. Sometimes the 8-ball doesn't know its own good. Say go for this, champ. You got this. I feel like I'm beginning to get very tired. Eyes are so really heavy. I wonder if Kit is feeling the same. Should Norman Percent ask 8-Ball? Oh. Oh, boy. Alright. I'll give it a shot. Will you go on a date with me? Oh, most likely. I'd have to freshen up. I'd probably have to, touch up the mustache a little. God, this is so sudden. I'm very surprised. Who would have thought that I would actually hit it off with somebody so great, such as this 8-Ball? Are you feeling good, chat? Are you feeling good about yourselves? Is everything starting to kind of settle in? Are you understanding? Have I done my job and helped you fully understand the idea of what a normal day would be? The 8-Ball is lying to us. Oh, my. It is not good. But are you fully grasping what normality and what a simple day with Norm would look like? It is a very long, very draining, long, unforgiving process that drains you not only mentally, but physically, emotionally, to just be something that is against your nature. It's something kind of crazy to think of, if you that maybe being normal as Mr. Kage is so hard to do because his brain likes to wander in so many different directions. Maybe, just maybe, he does not like to be normal, to talk about normal things, because it's too draining. Maybe having a conversation about these normal things, in fact, tire him out even more. And that if his brain is moving quite fast, that maybe he can think of something interesting to say. Rather than me, just sitting here, kind of talking to you here and there. I feel as if Mr. Kage has a much better grasp on having conversation, being able to understand, even if it is the weirdest thing you've ever. Maybe Mr. Kage likes to talk. Norman's a developer of No Man's Sky? No, I don't have a. I've never developed a sky before. I believe the sky belongs to all men. You are one very silly chat. I feel like you can be quite the silly head. You can say that till Skynet develops. Well, if we try to throw a net on the sky, really, I don't think it would really hold. The sky is quite vast. So I feel like that would kind of... You'd have to get a pretty big net to get a sky. there is the internet. And if you're interested in the net, so to speak, that is in the sky, you could definitely go through the internet, try to find a sky. Okay. I think that it is time that we part our ways. I feel as if I have ran my course. Did you know that people deliver foods? Oh, they do. I think I heard of it. It's called, like, Eats Burgers. Yes. But I do feel that it is time that we part. I know. I do enjoy my time with you, but I have loads of paperwork done, and it's just... It is becoming very tiring, so I have to go to bed. I really did enjoy my time with you. I really appreciate your time and effort with me. It means the world. And I feel like I can point you in the direction of somebody even wonderful as Sune himself. And the name is Demon Helios. They are currently streaming. Yes. We should probably do one of those raid messages. Let's go. Hey. Just a normal raid. I feel like this would be good. What a good way to end on a high note. All right. Make sure that you show Demon Helios a lot of love, and I am very, very sure that Mr. Kage will definitely be back next week. He's taking the weekend off from all work, so he will be back next week to entertain you and have fun with you. Hope that you guys will come back, enjoy a lovely stream from Mr. Kage. Okay? I appreciate you for being here with me, and as always, remember, your future is our future. Your future is not looking very bright right now. I will see you guys over on Demon Helios' stream. Goodbye, and have fun!